Hey, what is up everyone? So I've become obsessed with Lego Fortnite. I've been playing this game for about 2 weeks now, non-stop. I've obviously, you can see, made a pretty giant village here, and this is not even my only one. Quick side note, basically the way the game works is part of the progression in this is that you want to build different villages in different regions, and it unlocks like different types of builds and stuff that you can do. So this is one of the new regions that they recently added called the Lost Isles. I mainly wanted to build my main village here because I just like how pretty everything looks from here. But honestly, when Lego Fortnite first released, I tried it out, but I just found it to be okay. Like, there wasn't enough for me to be interested in. I had progressed far enough to set up a small village in the grasslands in the desert, but stopped once I got bored and a bit aimless. I tried the game out again during the Star Wars event, which for a little bit I thought was cool, but it quickly lost my interest. It wasn't until the recent Lost Isles update and the Battle Bus fast traveling updates were both added, as well as an earlier edition with the vehicle mechanics, that it really all finally clicked for me. So when I hopped back into the game, my biggest goal was to build these battle bus stations at my different villages so that I could jump around between all the different ones. Obviously, it gets very hard to try to play the game when you're having to travel such far distances to get to different places, and there's a few different ways to handle that. You can make vehicles and that kind of stuff, but the battle bus stations I thought were really cool, and it just made the most sense for me to try to work towards that goal. Now with the goal in mind, the game truly became fun for me because I was no longer aimless in what I was doing. This main goal, however, turned into sub-goals because of just different things that I needed to be able to get to this point. I also at the same time continued to build out my village. I abandoned my first village in the grasslands and instead started working on this new one in the Lost Isles region. If you look at this, it's really quite beautiful what we have here. This location I found on the hill just has nice views of the ocean nearby and then all the floating islands and stuff. And I'm honestly just loving building my base here, and now with the battle bus station here, I can basically jump between everything and make this my main location. I also began building the storage room down here to organize all my stuff. So basically, I don't really keep supplies anywhere else at any of my other villages. They all just come here, and it works because I have the fast traveling system now, so I can basically just hop over here whenever I need to. And I started with this kind of smaller room with just all these different cabinets around the room. And that was fine for a little bit, but I quickly outgrew it because they can only hold so many items in these cabinets. So what I did was, I basically expanded down here. I have a lot of my tools that I use down here, so it makes it quick and easy so I can just grab my stuff in here. And yeah, I just was really having fun building this and kind of designing a storage room that really works well. I really like that the system is smart enough to recognize what type of item you're holding. So for example, if I were to collect these things, I can basically come up here, press one button, and it sorts everything that's related to those items that are already in that storage to add in here. So there's some cool things that I like that are set up here that, I'm used to games like Minecraft, which is probably the game that's most similar to this, and it has some nice differences between this game and that. So I just want to show that off because I'm pretty proud of this little village and the storage area. I maxed out this village, and now what I've been trying to do is kind of explore, look for more battle bus stations that I can break apart and take with me. And then this is my recent project here, building out basically this floating fortress where I can get on it and I can lift off. I have lots of balloons that lift it up. And one of the things I realized very early on is if you make a vehicle car that's on the ground, you have to have fuel that drives it. Whereas with the balloons, it doesn't require any fuel. And if you want to start moving, all you have to do is hit the booster button and we start boosting away. And then I have these two on the front here that when I press it, this is how I can turn. So, not the most robust solutions, but it does what it needs to do. And the nice thing is I have this giant, basically floating island. I got a grill here that I can cook stuff. I have my crafting bench so I can make stuff if we weren't in apparently rain, I guess. I have lots of storage on here. And then I have a bed, so I can always just stay with it. I basically can be like a nomad traveling the land. And sometimes it's just nice to be able to hang out up here. You can kind of see everything going on. I've been flying around the map so you can see where I'm cutting through all these different places. these are just me flying across the map trying to like look around for battle bus stations and just exploring and stuff. So that's really the main thing I've been doing and having fun with this game, is just kind of building my vehicles, making it even better. I had a smaller version of this is a bigger one, and I probably would go even bigger eventually. If I can make it so that you can make a village on top of one of these things, I literally think I'll make like a floating village that can fly around, kind of like a helicarrier or something. So that's kind of what I've been working on right now. But this is where we can start talking about the big differences between Lego Fortnite and Minecraft. When I first started playing this game, it did feel like a Minecraft-inspired clone, with the main game being a crafting survival game. As I continued playing though, I found that both games are a lot more distinct from each other, and I enjoy both for very different reasons. Minecraft is much more freeing to play, where I can build very complex worlds that can be fully terraformed and built upon without restriction, and that's just not what Lego Fortnite is. You can't change the world really, you can only build on top of it, similar to if you were playing with Legos in real life. Lego Fortnite is also limited to only a certain amount of buildings in an area, which personally I haven't run into this issue, but I know some people that I've seen online talk about it have tried to build these really complex areas, like a giant castle with like very like complex detailing and stuff like that, and they run into memory issues, which obviously with Minecraft I don't think that's ever been an issue where you've built too much in an area. So Minecraft is better for that, but Lego Fortnite has its own advantages. For one, the villages you build are a lot more interesting, where you can progress your village to unlock more abilities, and there's just more fun things to do. Whether it's playing music on your jukebox and dancing, even just sitting and interacting with your furniture is fun. I also think the decorating in this game is definitely a step up from Minecraft and really turns your village into a home and not just like a resource base, like I've often done in Minecraft. My favorite thing with the villages though are the villagers. In Minecraft you can trade with them and maybe lock them in your basement. We've all done it, I know it's not just me. The villagers in Minecraft are fine, but in Lego Fortnite they just feel more alive, where you can talk to them and they actually can do jobs for you. You can assign them things that you want specifically for them to do. You can send them to get resources or take care of your animals, or basically whatever you want to do. But my favorite thing is you can take them on adventures with you. Peely has been my best buddy through all the adventures I've been doing in this game, whether it's helping to get materials or fighting off enemies in caves. I mainly play this game solo, but it doesn't really feel as lonely to play because I have this little reliable companion to go along with me on these journeys. And, you know, for the most part, he's pretty helpful. Sometimes he kind of just stands there and has no idea what to do when I'm, you know, being attacked by, you know, wolves or whatever the case may be. But I think that's a really fun aspect of this game, that you can basically make little friends with the villagers and they actually have personality and they can like go and do stuff with you. Now I just mentioned the enemies though, and I find the enemies in Lego Fortnite to be a lot more engaging and a lot of variety as opposed to Minecraft. Obviously Minecraft has some very iconic enemies to fight with, like with the creepers and stuff, but I find that whether it's the skeletons or the wolves or like the little crawlers that like roll and try to hit you, random groups of bad guys, or even like the boss level enemies, there's just tons of variety with the gameplay for fighting in Lego Fortnite that I don't really feel the same way with Minecraft. But I also just play both games very differently. With Minecraft, I'm much more interested in just staying in my little area and building a really cool base. Whereas with Lego Fortnite, I find myself wanting to explore and have certain goals that I'm trying to accomplish. So I personally just play the two games very differently. One thing that Lego Fortnite has done that is significantly better than Minecraft though is the ability to share your worlds with friends for free, no subscription required, and you don't have to be on the world when your friend wants to play. This is a really nice feature that allows you and your friends to basically share a world together without limitation. So it's just nice that, you know, I don't have to be on for my friend to continue working on our village together or something. So to me, there's a lot of differences between this game and Minecraft that makes both games stand out and makes each of them valuable for different reasons. One issue I do have is I wish we had access to regular Lego pieces to help with building, such as just like a one piece or a square block or something. Many times I've had issues with building because I just need like a certain piece or like a small basic piece, and they just don't have it. It's like the closest you get is foundation pieces, which oftentimes are still too big for what I need. All that aside though, the big reason I enjoy this game is all the items available to have fun with. Being able to build any type of vehicle I want, I find really fun, and just a lot of this game has some fun mechanics that I just have gotten obsessed with. I've basically been playing this game every day for 2 weeks straight now, and I never really want to stop. There's so much that I want to keep doing and progress with, and that's really nice to have. In the future, I do hope we get better mechanics like being able to build boats or go to even crazier regions. Honestly, one of the regions I thought would be cool is like a volcanic region, kind of similar to what we have in Sea of Thieves with the Devil's Roar, which I think that would be a really cool addition and have a lot of potential for interesting types of new mechanics to go with it. One of the other things I have an issue with Lego Fortnite is I wish the build kits that they sold in the item shop were cheaper. If they sold a building for like 200 to 500 V-Bucks, I would be a lot more interested in buying them, but for right now they're just too overpriced for me. But those are my thoughts on Lego Fortnite. I think it's a very unique mode, and I definitely will be following it as it continues to be updated going forward. By the way, I'm recording this video in advance, so this is not a reflection on the new season of Sea of Thieves or Fortnite Battle Royale, since those haven't been released yet at the time of making this video. So don't feel like me talking about how obsessed I am with this game is a reflection on, the quality of either of those new seasons. I feel like I got back into Lego Fortnite at the perfect time. As I wait for the next season for both of these main games that I play, this has been a nice detour from the main types of games that I play, and I can very much just relax and enjoy building and stuff. This video really isn't meant to convince any of you to play the game, but I just wanted to talk about something that I've been really interested in and enjoying lately. But if you have tried it out, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Lego Fortnite? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And what do you want to see added in the future? That's it for this video. If you enjoyed, it'd be great if you like and subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye y'all.